Also, what was I going to say? Oh, so far the second book has the same character names, but it is completely different. Second book is only like, so far it's been about 5% the same as the movie, which, if you didn't know, I like the second Jurassic Park movie the best. I know. Hello, welcome back to my channel. Today is Wednesday, and yesterday it was 50 degrees outside, or 20 degrees outside. Now it's 50 degrees, and it's nice and sunny. We're gonna take a dog for a walk. Hopefully, I hope he can walk today. He's not been doing the best. We're gonna try to get him to go up the road. He wants to go up the road, so we'll go with him. And then when I come back, I'm gonna water my plants, and then yeah, because he needs water because they're pretty dry. And it's pretty warm outside today, so it should be fine. Anyways, guys, let's get this day started. I will cut back in a few minutes. So bye, guys. We get this day started. Tell you guys to remember to like, comment, subscribe, and click the bell. And tell you guys in a few minutes. So hi, guys. I'm back. This weather needs to make it mind. It wants to be spring, it wants to be winter. It's like in between right now. It's like half winter, half spring. And I'm also looking to see if we got any greenhouse parts, which I don't think we do, because it should be coming in 7 to 10 days. We order them. I can't believe our greenhouse didn't come with the right parts. All the parts. I mean, it came with all the parts but one. Well, it wasn't one part. It was like all of them of number 7. So we didn't get a single number 7. But it does like the main structure too. So yeah, it's pretty. I could understand if it was like a screw or two, but nope, it's a whole thing. So yay, it was not good. Anyways, we had to call. They said they'll come in 7 to 10 days. Hope they don't just give us one. Hope they give us all of them, because we need every single one they want. I hope I'm all explaining it to them. So yeah, woohoo. Anyways, guys, whew. It's gonna be great once we get the greenhouse built. We can do all kinds of stuff. We can put water. We can keep it warm all winter. We can plant stuff in it. Well, I don't think we can put my trees in it for the winter. And my worms, I can keep worm. I can double my worm farm, maybe triple it, because then I'll have more room to put it in outside. And then I'll have to take a room inside in the winter. And then we can do all kinds of cool stuff with it. And we can make compost in the winter, hopefully. Get like 4 or 5 barrels that go on inside. That'd be nice, of like compost. Move all the compost barrels in there. Boom, boom. In the wintertime, we can make all kinds of compost. It'll be fun, right? Right, Jakey? And then we have water that's not frozen in the wintertime, which will be nice. It'll be nice. I'm gonna put 2 black barrels in there, because apparently they help retain the heat. And they're 50 gallons, 55 gallon drums or whatever. So it like absorbs the heat and makes it way harder to freeze. That way, and it'll release the heat at night, because the water, you know, does it. I gotta get at least 60 degrees all winter, which I don't know if we're able to do that, because it gets pretty cold. But I'm gonna try my best. They say compost and water is the best way to go. Like big barrels of water and compost, because compost releases heat from, you know. It's a dog barking up the road. Or then the other way over there, which is across the field. Ooh, Jakey. I haven't been able to walk for the last couple days because it's been cold and rainy and snowy. So it's actually nice to get out again, Jake, right? Right, Jakey? It's nice to get outside again. Hold on, Jake. There's a car coming. Don't get hit by it. Behind us, Jake. Jake, out of the road! Out of the road. Oh, by the way, guys, I've been on a reading kick. So I just read the first Jurassic Park book. Now I'm on number 2. I'm like 70 pages into number 2 now. So far, the first book is almost like the movie. It's like, I would say 80-75% identical to the movie. They do change some characters around. They make Hammond crazy in the book. He also dies. And yeah, so also there's a bunch of key scenes cut out, like the whole beginning stuff is cut out. We're in Costa Rica. All that's cut out of the movie, which those are probably just time constraints. And there's a whole raft scene and a whole scene with the pterodactyls in the first book. That's all cut out, which I understand. It's a movie. You gotta cut out stuff. The first book is a slow burn. Like, you're like 200 pages in out of like a 400-page book before you even get to like the dinosaurs. It's kind of insane how long it takes to get there, because they do like all this build up before you even talk about dinosaurs and stuff. There's like a whole subplot of corporate espionage and all the other stuff. So yeah. Also, what was I gonna say? Oh, so far the second book has the same character names, but It is completely different. Second book is only like, so far it's been about 5% the same as the movie, which, if you didn't know, I like the second Jurassic Park movie the best. I know people hate the second Jurassic Park. Well, they don't hate it, but they say it's not as good as the first one. I like the second one probably because of nostalgia. Mostly nostalgia, because I was a big Godzilla fan when I was a kid, and I loved seeing Godzilla in New York City, which I know is the worst Godzilla movie ever. But that's still my favorite Godzilla movie too. Again, hot take. But I don't say it's because I haven't seen none. I've actually seen all the other Godzilla movies. That one I will admit, that one's mostly nostalgia. I love that one for nostalgia reasons, because I used to watch it all the time when I was a kid. Like Godzilla 1988 was my movie. I watched that thing all the time. Anyways, back in the day when I was a kid, watching Jurassic Park 2, I loved the T-Rex going to the city, which, yeah, I know it's not as good as the first, honestly. The CGI is not as good, which I don't really care as long as it looks good enough. Especially like older TV, you could really tell the difference anyways. Well, I understand the first movie is probably better in all aspects. It's just like the second one better, if that makes sense. There's preferences, right? So I'm not saying, and then the third one was okay. The third movie is, I watched it a lot as a kid because that's the movie I grew up with, because it came out when I was actually old enough to actually do it. And that's one of the first movies on DVD too, which is pretty cool. So yeah, man, I'm old. And I don't really care for any of the Jurassic World movies. I don't really like them. They're kind of I know Jurassic World is like the first one. It's okay. I'll put it in the same work as the third movie. It's okay, has issues. I don't know. I just don't really go watch them any. If I ever watch Jurassic Park, it's usually 1 or 2, and sometimes 3. Those are the ones I'll watch. And then, if I have to, I'll watch the second one. The second Jurassic World is okay. I did not like the Minion at all. That was the boringest movie I've ever seen. How can you make dinosaurs boring? Is my question. It just did not. I did not like it at all. I watched it like 3 times, and I can barely sit through it. I just lose interest in it so fast. I have no idea why. Probably because the whole plot hole about giant bugs is boring, and they're supposed to show like the world with dinosaurs. It doesn't really show that. It's kind of stupid, in my opinion. Jake, come on, get out of the woods. Come on, Jake. We're going this way. Jake, come on. Jake, come on. Oh no, I just don't get it. I just can barely sit through it. And then you have the Giga Notosaurus, whatever you want to call it, the Giga, as an ARC player. The Giga, it looks nothing like as it should in real life, which I guess it's a movie anyway, so it doesn't matter. But it just doesn't do it for me. And then they have like the whole giant battle at the end, with like the T-Rex versus oh, you hear a cat. There's like a whole battle between a T-Rex and the Giga, which they never met in real life. There's like millions of years apart from each other, which I guess doesn't make sense either because it's a movie, but still. And I don't know. Come on, Jake, let's go back. Just doesn't do it for me. I just find it boring. I have no idea why. You'd think it'd be an awesome movie. In premise, it's a cool movie. You know, all the characters come back. They're trying to save a raptor from a biolab. There's a clone girl. You think it'd make, I don't know why, I just find it boring. I can barely sit through it. Now, you put on the first and third movie, or even like the third and fourth, well, the fourth and fifth Jurassic Park movie, which is Jurassic World 1 and 2. You put those on, I can watch through it and I can actually be entertained. The last movie, I am completely bored by it. I have no idea why. I just can't get into it. I've watched it multiple times to see if I can sit through it. I can barely get through it. And by the end of the movie, I'm just half asleep, not even paying attention on my phone, doing something else because I just can't get into it. I have no idea why. I do not like Dominion. It was just, I don't know what's wrong with it. Do not like it. I even watched the extended cut on Peacock, which is how I watch it every time. But yeah. What are you doing, kitty cat? Meow. Oh my goodness. I am recording, right? Hope I've been recording this whole time. I think I am. Yeah. Come on, Jake. Sorry about that, guys. I'm trying to... Anyway, guys, I'll come back when I go home. A little bit of ranting. Oh, yeah, by the way, I probably like the movie better than the book, which is hard to say, because the book is a very slow burn. I was going to tell you this. And the second book, I don't know yet. I haven't read it yet, so I don't really know. I'm just in the very beginnings of it. But so far, it's completely different. I kind of like the feel of it. There's more characters in the second book. And I just don't like how they completely just rid off all the characters with Malcolm from the first book, and they just give money and they can't talk about it. Even like Malcolm in the second book was like, oh, we can't talk about this. Oh, like I don't know what the heck they did to him, but even in like the second movie, he's like, oh yeah, I still talked about it because people died, and it's like, oh, it's a good thing. And even like Grant in the movies was like talked about it, but now they're not allowed to talk about it at all. So I don't know what the heck's going on there. Hope they explain it later on. I know they said they gave him money, but that would be a lot of money to keep people shut about dinosaurs and people dying on an island. And yeah, anyways, I like the first movie better than the first book. The first movie is way quicker, gets to the parts that are cooler, better. There's a lot more in the book though, and I do like the baby T-Rex, which is a cool addition. Don't know why, I just like it because it just sounds like a big puppy when they talk about it. But anyways, a big puppy to eat you alive. Anyways, I'll talk to you guys in a few minutes when I go home. So hi guys, I'm back. Didn't really know what to do. Mostly walked the road, talked about our crazy weather and how it's 30 degrees one day and 28 degrees the next day and 50 degrees. It's insane. And he's decided it was winter or spring or something. Anyways, guys, I guess I'll talk to you guys tomorrow. So we'll roll the outro. Hi, guys. Before we end this video, I want to tell you guys, actually, if you want to watch more of me, if you made this far, I really appreciate it. If you watch more of me, you can click here, subscribe down below. Do all three. Tell me your favorite dinosaur. Why not? It says we're in Jurassic Park. I'll talk to you guys tomorrow. So